The Association of Persons with Albinism in Malawi has announced its withdrawal from a government task force that was set up to protect its members. It says the government is not doing enough to protect the country's estimated 15,000 people with albinism and wants it to pave the way for them to seek asylum abroad. Malawi is one of several African countries where people with albinism are targeted for ritual killings fueled by beliefs that their bones and body parts can be used to make charms that bring good luck or make people rich. Joining us now for more on this is Jake Capella, founder of the Albino Foundation, to discuss more on this. Thank you for joining us on the program, Jake.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Firstly, what do you make of this withdrawal?
Well, they have a reason. They have their reason for making such a decision. I wouldn't be critical of it. But however, given my position in Nigeria, if I have encountered such, I probably would not make that decision, because when you withdraw from the process that government sets up, it puts a limitation on you. You absolutely become ignorant of what goes on. I would rather stay and fight and get results than just abandon the process. Like I said, this is not being critical of their decision. It's their decision. I'm going to also reach out to them as the executive director of the African Forum, which they are members. I will reach out to them and offer my counsel. But however, this is what you get when government are insensitive to the people, to the citizenry that they should be looking after. You know, it is appalling, it is disgraceful.
Jake, Malawi is just one of several African countries where people with albinism face discrimination and even killed. I'm sure these groups were frustrated to get to this point of leaving the government task force. But how can this trend be stopped in Africa?
By the leaders of Africa listening to the people that they lead, by continuous engagement of the community, especially the minority community, by embarking on strategic intervention that is sustainable, not a one-off ad hoc measures which many African countries have taken. We need a concerted strategic intervention with budgetary allocation to solve the problem of persons with albinism. The international community are showing interest. This is the time our leaders should buckle up, rise to the occasion, engage organizations like the EU, the USAID, and other, the Australian government. These are people that we have interacted with, and they are showing great interest in intervention. But they don't need a one-off intervention. They need a holistic intervention. And that brings us to the issue of data gathering. We need to know the numbers of persons with albinism in Africa, in various African countries, so that we can present the issues as they are to people who are interested in bringing the much-needed intervention. When the government fail in their responsibility, this is what happens. People will react. But I'm also using this opportunity to call on our communities. We cannot embark on reactional measures. We need to respond to the situation and not react to the situation.
I wish we had more time to discuss this, Jake. But thank you so much for joining us on the program.